All right, Teacup right here with another video. Today we'll be talking about my fountain pen collection of inks. Today will just be inks. I won't be talking about any of the cartridges that I have. This will just be bottled ink. This will be from the first ink in my collection all the way until the most recent. This is just a basic overview of the different kinds. I have different colors, different kinds, and just my initial thoughts on my ink collection this far. If you are interested in this video, make sure to stay until the end, as I do have some stuff that I will go over, and as well leave a like or comment and subscribe to get more content catered around writing, books, and stationery equipment. Thank you so much. All right, so the previous video, which is my fountain pen collection, it made sense to do a video on the ink that I have. So today I'll just be talking about the, looks like I have 6 bottles of ink that I have tried out. All of them are from different brands other than 2 of them. So I do have a different variety of colors, types. There's a shimmer ink, actually 2 shimmering inks, and there are some other great additions. Anyways, the first ink that I purchased, I think I purchased it from Jet Pens. Jet Pens, was the Waterman Harmonious Green ink. And I got this ink, let's see if I can focus. I got this ink for my Waterman Expert. This ink was obviously my favorite color, which is green. Can't really get a good look of it. But yeah, this was, again, super affordable ink, and I have used this continuously. It does dry faster, it works great in all of my pens. Haven't had any issues with it at all. 50 milliliters. I think you can get it on Amazon for like 13 bucks, even cheaper than that. I've seen it at $9, which is awesome. And they have brown, red, purple, black, blue, and green. This ink is, again, a good starter ink that I would highly recommend. Within the same purchase, I also got a Noodler's 54 Massachusetts ink. And the label on this is just awesome. Get it to focus. Oh, 1 second. Okay, yeah. Just great ink. I got this one, again, in the same purchase, and I found out about this ink from Christopher Paolini, the author of the Aragon series. He uses the bulletproof ink, so I just figured I'd pick up a blue ink. This is a blue-black. I haven't used this one as much. I don't know if it's because typically a lot of inks are blue-black, but it is a very heavy flow, and it is a wet ink. It's not a bulletproof ink, so it still gets, it doesn't dry as fast. It isn't waterproof. So again, they do have bulletproof inks, and those are meant to stand up, and those have been shown to me to be great for left-handed writers. I haven't tried them. I have only tried the one 54 Massachusetts, but I will warn you, this stains literally everything, so be careful. It is not a forgiving ink. And then after that, I purchased this Ferris wheel press. I got this from their website. They're a Canadian company, and this is their Edward Gardens. So this is more of a, let's see if I can show you. I have done a review on this before on the videos, but this is like, this is a shimmer ink, so it's a blue, green. It's a very nice color. I have used this extensively, and I love their company. Their inks are so cool. They come in little pouches. They come in these little kind of like old world stationery box sets, which is, I think, just so creative, and I give them 10 out of 10 for making a presentation that is very enjoyable. They do have so many different colors, and I recommend checking them out. Ferris Wheel Press. They have their own pen line. They have notebooks. They're just a great company, and they really do try to hold on to this nostalgia of what it was, what stationery was back before, technology took over. And I really support that. The letter writing, the journaling, just everything. Like if you're into watercoloring or just landscape drawing, they have something for you. Highly recommend their company. I would get more inks. They are a bit more on the pricier side, but I do think you're paying for the experience and the quality of a very fine ink. After the Ferris Wheel Press, I picked up a Sailor Studio 123 from, I think, Goulet Pens. This is, I can't really describe what it is. It's kind of looks like a midnight sky, to be honest, but it has green in it. Super nice ink. I just recently used it in my journal. Let's see if I can pull it out real quick. And you can see it's kind of like a gray blue. Well, not a gray blue, but a gray, yeah, kind of gray blue. Gray blue ink, and it is fantastic. Got it from Goulet Pens. Decent price. I think it was like $14. So good. The only downside is it's a very small bottle. I don't even know how many milliliters it is. It doesn't tell you. I'm going to have to assume 10 or 5, just because this one's 50 and this one's 85. So it is a bit smaller, but they have, every year I think Sailor puts out a new line of inks, and from the line of inks that came out during this time, this was the most popular one. So that's why I ended up buying it. I just wanted to try it out, and it is great. Works great in all my pens, and it just dries differently in each pen, which is kind of odd. I put it in my Lamy Safari, and if I write in print, it dries differently than when I write in cursive. So it's kind of just, you never know what you're going to get, and I kind of like that. I like that it has dimension, depth, and to it. And then after, actually in the same order as this one, I bought the Writer's Blood from Diamine, another Goulet pen ink. This was my first introduction to Diamine. It is 80 milliliters. These are super affordable. They have so many different kinds of ink. I think there's a brown one. I think it's called Camel or Saddle or something that I'm going to look at getting in next. But yeah, the Writer's Blood, if I'm remembering correctly, was an ink that was put together by a 4chan, by a group of people. And it's, I mean, being a writer myself, the whole idea of Writer's Blood, it is red. It has a tinge of green. Kind of reminds me of when you're like burning newspaper or like newsprint, how the ink has a different, like it burns like a green color. So it's kind of cool that it has that dimension to it. And I primarily bought the ink for editing whenever I print out my manuscripts. It's a good red that stands out on the paper and allows me to, mark up a nice clean white sheet of paper with tons of errors. And honestly, it probably is one of my favorite inks of my collection just because of how much it stands out, how versatile it is. But anyways, yeah, it was very affordable. I recommend checking out Diamine. It is a wetter ink, but they have so many different kinds that I'm sure there's a color that will match what you're looking for. And that kind of brings me to my last one, which is another Diamine ink. Now I got this one as a gift from my wife for my 26th birthday. And this one, Golden Sands, is a shimmering ink. And oh gosh, so cool. It literally looks like gold. Like gold, I mean, it's called Golden Sands, but like gold on a page. Let me see if I can find a sample really quickly. At first I tried using it in a pen, and the little gold flakes that were in it started clogging up my nib, so I had to change it to something a bit bigger. But you can kind of tell here just what it looks like. There is gold flakes in it, and it's super everyday writing. Like, you can use it every single day as an ink, which you can't beat that. I mean, there are inks in my collection that I wouldn't use every day because of the nature of them, but I could use, for instance, these two, actually all three of these every single day and be fine. They're just inks that you can journal in, you can write a book, you can do anything really. And as you can tell from my collection, I don't tend to buy the same color. So I have a green, I have a blue green, or excuse me, a green, a blue black, a blue green, a blue gray, red, and then a gold. Obviously, I would think orange, maybe a brown, or a purple. I think a purple would be nice. But yeah, this is the bottled inks that I have so far in my collection. And I think a good rule of thumb is to use them all before I start buying more. I don't know what the shelf life for a bottle of ink is, but I definitely have been working my way through a couple of them, so I'll probably just get my way down to the bottom before I start buying more. But yeah, I hope that was helpful. If you haven't decided what ink you want to buy for your first time, or if you're looking for a different ink, most of these inks I have reviews of as well in my channel, so you can watch those videos and get a more in-depth look at, a writing sample. I do swatches, so I would just check out those videos if you have more questions. They'll be on my video playlist. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. And then for the and I just wanted to kind of get your feedback. I have been kind of posting videos about just my opinion on stuff, and I'm curious if there's something you would like to see. I have a lot of different things I can go over, but I do want to make videos that you're looking to look at or wanting to look at. So if you have things that you want me to look at in more depth or compare, just let me know in the description, and I can certainly make a video that helps describe, helps you in the long run. Yeah, I mean, I don't have much more. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want more content, you can subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will be releasing more content here shortly. And then just, if you want to start a conversation or a dialogue, just leave a message in the comment section. I love engaging with you individuals, and you're fantastic. I'm so humbled by the kindness that you've showed me, and I just want to show people how cool it is to write the old-fashioned way, and to kind of bring back things that are uncommon. The other day on my lunch break, I was journaling and I was using my Esterbrook, and someone came in and they hadn't seen something like that in the flesh, and I was just like, oh, there are people out there who don't know fountain pens exist, who think that they see that only on like an episode of The Crown or in Harry Potter with a quill pen. And no, it's actually quite a large community of people, and I just like bringing awareness to that. So if you are supportive of that mission and you want to join along, then subscribe, and we will begin a movement to make writing with a fountain pen the norm. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day.